the most degrading, offensive, hurtful question that I get asked on YouTube so often, like on a daily basis, and even in real life. The world wants to know is, Day to each and every one of you. I hope that you all are enjoying your long weekend and your holiday. Let me know in the comment section below, what are you guys doing for the holiday? Is anybody going to getting some water, barbecuing? What are you guys doing? I know here at the Young's house, what I'm going to be doing is I might take Dakota excuse me, to the pool, and then also I'm going to be cooking on the grill, but I'm going to wait for the weather to cool down a little bit, because right now it's like 90 degrees. And like we have an awning right now where I'm sitting, so I'm in complete shade, even though it's really sunny out there. So I'm excited. I'm excited about cooking, and I'll tell you all what I decide to cook a little later. So I wanted to talk about Dakota's schooling situation. I know I like to keep you guys updated, and if you all have been watching the news, you're kind of going to understand where I'm coming from. Like, I know I told you all we were going to send him to school. There's so many things happening in this world, guys. There is so many things happening. And me and my husband are really having second, third, whatever you want to call them, fourth and fifth thoughts about sending him to in-person school. Because of, like I said, watch the news if you don't already know. So I wanted to come in and tell you that I'm hoping that he can go to in-person. But there's still something inside of me that's saying maybe he needs to do homeschooling again. Like, there's a whole lot of stuff going on, guys. My goodness. So what we're going to start doing is we are going to start walking the neighborhood, getting some good exercise in, because, like, we all need it. We all need to just double down, get some walking shoes on, throw some shorts and a tank top on, get some water bottles, and just start walking because it's needed. It's healthy. The reason why I had that endoscopy and a colonoscopy like last week or the week before is because I'm having like severe like bloating in my stomach, and it's so severe where my stomach will just be hurting, So although they didn't find anything, but I still want to get down to the bottom of why is my stomach bloating so much. And like I said, it hurts too. It's not like that on a daily basis. Sometimes I'll wake up and my stomach is flat as a washboard. But sometimes I'll wake up and my stomach is big as like I'm 3 months pregnant. So I do want to figure that out. I really do want to figure that out. So yesterday we were in the yard and we were doing yard work, and so we were cutting bushes and just trimming them and getting them very nice looking. There may have been some weeds that we needed to pull up in the front yard, and just kind of making sure everything is prestige. I know the yard looks a mess right now because it needs to be cut. And our yard guy, he does not come until Wednesday, so the grass is a little bit high. But we've been really trying to perfect the yard and get it looking nice for this year. But so I told Dakota, I said, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Me and my husband cut the bushes. After we got the bushes, I told Dakota, I said, you're gonna take a rake, and after you grab your rake, you're just gonna get those leaves that fell after we edged, trimmed the bushes or whatever. And Dakota gonna look at me, and he told me, he thought he could tell me. He thought he could. He said, well, I'll get you a a rake too. I said, I don't need a rake. I don't need a rake because I'm not going to be the one getting the leaves up. I said, me and your dad are going to do the bushes and you're going to get the leaves up. I was thinking, like kids these days, like I couldn't believe he even brought that out of his mouth. Well, I'm going to get you another rake, Mom, and then we can do it together. No, we're not. I was sweating like a pig, all that trimming I was doing. Ooh, wait, but I just thought that was funny, and I tell you guys, let me know, are any of your kids like that? I just couldn't believe he said that. So remember I told you all that we were working on getting the windows clean. We were successful with some of the windows, but there are some windows that are way too high, or there's mulch under the window and we feel like if we put a ladder there, we're just going to sink our ladder into the mulch and we won't be able to reach the window. So child, what we've decided to do is go ahead and call a company out. It'll just be best. Call a company out, get them to help you with the windows, and then we'll be done with that. But we did try. At least we tried it ourselves, you know. We was trying not to call a company out for the windows because we figured we could do it ourselves, but that didn't work out so much. I know that I told you all that my New Year's resolution, one of my New Year's resolutions was to start to work out, and I just fumbled on it. I never started working out, and I am gaining some weight, and I need to fix this like yesterday. I need to fix this like right away. So my husband just ordered, we have a gym downstairs where there's weights, there's a treadmill, there's all kinds of goodies down there that we could use to work out with. But he bought a home gym that has like the pull-up bar, it has like all kinds of stuff. I can't even think of all of the stuff that it has. It has like, you could do like 13 different, workouts on it. So I feel like as of this weekend, I need to really double down and just throw my hair up in a bun, throw a tank top and some shorts on, get sweaty and just do it. But not only just doing that is going to do the trick. I need to follow through with a really healthy green diet, So I'm willing to do it, and I'm hoping, I'm hoping that I can keep my word on this, because working out is hard. It is hard, but I also know that if you put God in anything that you do, that you can do it. And that's how I live my life. So before I get started, I'm going to put God in it. You bet I am. Just like I did this channel, I'm going to put God in it and ask God to give me the strength, the will, and the courage. And I feel like I can do it. So I'm feeling much better about getting started. I feel like in January when I said what my New Year's resolution was, I wanted that to be my New Year's resolution, but I never followed through. I just didn't do it. But now it's time to buckle down. So a lot of you are wondering what we're having for Memorial's Day. I'm going to be cooking hot dogs on the grill, like everybody loves a good hot dog, right? So we're going to have some hot dogs. We're going to have some fresh fruit. And so I got watermelons, and I got honeydew and cantaloupe, and I have the tahine that we can sprinkle on it if you want, and we're going to sprinkle a little bit of honey on top of our fruit. And then we're going to have red velvet cake. We're also going to have macaroni salad. We have chips and juice. And we're also going to grill some barbecue chicken. But when I get on that grill, it'll be late this evening. So we're going to make sure that we kind of have a late lunch that can hold us over until the sun dies down a little bit and I can get out there and get jamming on the grill. So I'm really excited about the barbecue chicken, and I'm also really, really excited about the fruit salad. Let me know what you guys are having. I'm going to be doing a video for you guys, so you will see a video today, a Memorial's Day video. It's kind of going to be a quick video. It is a dessert video, and it's something that you guys would absolutely love to make for Memorial's Day, or you'd love to make it just in the summer for a birthday party or for the 4th of July. It's a beautiful, it's simple. It's a simple cake. It's beautiful and it is packed with so much flavor. Now, I know that you all have clicked on this video because of the title, and we are going to get to that right now. The most degrading, offensive, hurtful question that I get asked on YouTube so often, like on a daily basis, and even in real life, the world wants to know is, oh, about Gina Young's mom. How come you never talk about your mom, Gina? Well, okay, so I started my channel in November 26, 2017, and my mom was living, but not last March, but the March before that, my mother passed away. And but before she passed away, we didn't have like a relationship, like really at all. Like there was like no relationship. My mom and my dad got divorced when I was 9 years old. And I feel like after they got divorced, the relationship with me and my mom kind of went astray. You know, when I say astray, I just mean like there was none. And everybody wants to know, because Gina, you always talk about your dad, and you always talk about your grandmom, and you even talk about Grandmom Seward, which is my mom's mom, but you never talk about your mom. Well, I how do I want to say this? After my mom died, like it was like the day or 2 days after my mom died, I was talking to my dad, and my dad calls me Nina, and he says, Nina, do you remember what you said when we asked you who did you want to live with when me and your mom got a divorce? And I said, yeah. And he said, what'd you say? I believe I was 9 years old. He said, what'd you say? And I said, my dad. And he said, yeah. He said, your mom was upset with you about that. I never knew that. Like I was 9 years old. And they asked me, who do you want to live with? I said, my dad. So I told my dad. He said, you remember saying that? And I said, yeah. I said, Dad, I would say it all over again if I had another chance to. I would say my dad again. And he turned around and he said, well, your mom was upset with you about that. And I wondered, like, what would make my dad tell me that now at 40-something years old? But I thought that was really interesting. And it kind of, I guess it explained why there was no relationship. Because she was upset with me that I said I wanted to live with my dad when they got a divorce. And like I told my dad, I'd do it all over again. So when I say there was no relationship, like I tried to reach out, and my husband didn't understand. He'd be like, you know, like, call your mom. You know, I call her and she just really didn't want to talk. There was nothing to talk about. I tried to go over. She didn't want to be visited. And like, I don't know. She wanted really, I guess I'd like to say nothing to do with me, I guess. But what my dad told me really explained. But then I look on the other side and I say, that was really interesting that he told me that like right after she died. Maybe he's been wanting to tell me that because he sees that the relationship was strained and there was like no relationship. I don't know. But that's the reason why. And because there, you know, I didn't talk about her because there was nothing to talk about. You know, and when I talk about my dad, there's all kinds of stuff to talk about. Talk about grandmom. There's all types of stuff to talk about. And I have had memories of my mom, good memories. And, you know, if you all say, so did you love your mom? Yes, absolutely. But like I said, more than anything, there was absolutely no relationship. So that's why. And like I said, there's really nothing to talk about. So the world wanted to know, and I thought I'd come on here and let you guys know. Yes, I wanted to let you guys know. So yeah, when my dad told me that, it was literally like 2 days or a day after she died. It was like a light bulb clicked on, like, that's what it was. She was mad that I wanted to live with my dad. And for some reason, my dad thought it was the perfect time to tell me. After she died, you know, and my dad asked me, he said, how did you feel about what you said? And I said, what do you mean? How did you feel about saying you wanted to live with your dad? And that's when I said, I'd do it all over again. You know, so that's that. So I wanted to come in, say happy Memorial's Day. The world knows why I don't talk about my mom anymore. But I do also want to say God bless my mom and Lord rest her soul. May she rest in heaven in peace. And I do love her. But that's the reason. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart. And as always, God bless you all. Thank you all for watching. Good night. And I got a video for you all later. I'll see you later. Bye.